Yeah, we're calling in the storm. We're definitely done with things, and it's kind of hard for us to continue with some of these projects. Things aren't coming to a close. We're like losing patience, and I think it's because of that dark tunnel, and we're like, we see the light, we're close, like we're coming close to the end of a project, and we just want to be done. And because of that, just wanting to be done, we're losing focus. So these cards popped out. So it's time to heal. It's time for healing, not war. So we don't have to be at war with ourselves or others right now. It's time for that inner healing. And we're struggling to see that. Like, we don't need to be fighting with others right now. And you don't need someone else to fix it. So this is for us to do our own healing, and to not be waiting for someone else to come in and fix us. And here I am, pulling out the pedestals. So the pedestals signify during my readings that it's something that we're not allowing ourselves to have. So I just kind of put it on this pedestal here, like this. Okay, so these are things that we're not allowing ourselves. Okay. And now there's some confusion, there's some energy here where it's like a stack of cards and we're having a hard time kind of shuffling through. So that means to me energetically that we are having a hard time deciding what is priority. And this is going on top of here. Okay, take yourself on a date, homeward bound. So this is on the top pedestal with the shadow card here. Okay, so this also wants to go here. It's another pedestal. We're still going. But we just do what universe says, so. Okay, so I put it up on top of the heater there. So we've got like a staircase going here. So if you can see, we've got one on a pedestal here, and now we have a pedestal right here. So, yeah. It wants to go here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna set it over here, but we're gonna remember this one is floating. Okay, this is a split deck, so this feels like a decision that we already know the answer to, but we're not listening to. So what is this? This is contemplation, search for truth, and inner guidance. So like I was saying, it felt like a decision that we already knew. So we're not listening to that inner wisdom and the inner guidance. Contemplation, yeah, searching for truth. We already know the answer, so we just need to make sure that we're listening to ourselves. Okay. And we're not struggling with it, we're just, oops, we're not trusting. This one also came out like as I was trying to like put the card back together, so this is also important. This is upside down. It says we're struggling with recovery and moving on and finding peace. So this is again like we're having problems with healing. We are trying to rush things. We're like, oh my gosh, I want to be done with healing. Come on, bring it on. If it's gonna freaking blow up, I'm done. I'm done. And if it blows up, then it blows up, kind of thing. But this is what's happening when we're trying to rush our healing, is we're not allowing ourselves this. We're not allowing ourselves to take care of ourselves, to take care of our own needs right now. Interesting. This one is up here with this. So, I don't know what it is yet. This one's attached to the storm, so calling in the storm, I can feel the energy. Attached to it is on this card, so let's see what this is. Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. And you can see, like, it's interesting, we're bringing in the storm, calling in the storm, we're ready to be done. And this is about releasing. So it's like letting the storm, our storm be that we're trying to call in, is the letting go. And then let the leaves flow where they need to go. So instead of trying to kind of be sick of it and try to rush our healing, we just need to let go of what needs to fall away. With the recovery here, one that was upside down, it's the flow card, so we're not going with the flow. So we're not allowing the leaves to fall where they need to fall. Energetically, it feels like we're trying to manifest a lot of things. We're trying to bring in a lot of things, and we're kind of losing focus on ourselves, like doing our own shadow work, doing our own healing. Okay, let's see what we're not allowing ourselves, because we're trying to bring in this storm. We're not loving ourselves, we're not going with the flow, and we're wanting someone else to fix us, and this not listening to our inner truth. We're struggling with not seeing those artificial hearts. So the people that are giving to us because they want something in return. So we're not letting the leaves go. We're not letting them flow. So we're starting fights with these people that want something from us instead of just letting them flow away from us. Letting them go. And because we're not letting these people go and we're not recognizing the artificial hearts, we're not able to come home to ourselves. And we're having troubles with seeing our bodies as a temple. So we're struggling to see our body as a temple. So just making sure that we're not putting ourselves in harm's way, and knowing that, like, to not give in to the temptations and desires. So don't give in to those desires, because some of these artificial hearts that we hold on to could be due to codependency. Like, we just want to see the positive and we want to just ignore all of the red flags, and we can't be ignoring those red flags because it's doing harm to our own body. And we need to be loving our body, wanting validation from others. And this is part of those reasons why we're not letting go of these artificial hearts, the people that want something from us, is because we want to prove that we are worthy of love. And they don't want our love. They want what they can take. They want what they can take, and so they're coming at us with saying they love us when they don't. And these are people, like, physical relationships in your life. But yeah, and due to that, this right here is the main pedestal of what we're not allowing ourselves to have. So if we're allowing these people to kind of fall away from us and to pick our battles and try to hold that strength, but like prioritize ourselves and our healing, then we're going to be able to get this. So what is this? We're going to be able to forgive ourselves, getting rid of these people, being able to see what people need to fall away, be able to make boundaries for ourselves to keep our healthy states, to be able to come home to ourselves and be able to see ourselves as worthy of our own love. Then we're not going to need those expectations. And then we can move to forgive ourselves, and then know that you are loved and protected by yourself. Like, you can give this to yourself, but we're unaware of that because we're trying to get it from other people. We want that validation, but like, these people do not have our best interest in mind. They want to take advantage. They have a prerogative, and we know that. And that's just the problem. We're not listening to our inner guts. We're not listening to ourselves about the red flags. We know that they have all these red flags, but we want to ignore it because we want to be loved. We want to seek their approval. We have to let that go. Let the approval fall away and allow yourself time to heal. And I know that we're angry because we just want to be loved, and we just want to be in that hope, in that flow, and finding that peace. And we're hoping that we can find it with these people, but we know that ultimately they can't fix us. Only we can. We don't have to fight them. We don't have to fight with them to love us. It's time for us to heal and heal for ourselves, and we need to remember to recover and to take care of our bodies, to take care of ourselves in our physical as well as our spiritual. All right, much love all. You are loved and protected, and yeah, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the things that you feel you feel like you allowed to happen to you.